Throughout the history of One Piece, many fan theories have been created and centered around various mysterious aspects of the story thus far. Although some have been disproven, others have ended up making a significant impact on the One Piece storyline. Additionally, One Piece theories are constantly being created and pushed out by the community. Here are 10 One Piece theories that change everything, ranked in no particular order. Sanji is a prince. This theory has existed in many forms throughout the series, but it first began in Alabasta. Sanji used the codename Mr. Prince when on the phone with Crocodile, which was the first clue One Piece fans had to the theory. Later on, during the Fishman Island arc, Chopper lets viewers know that Sanji's blood type is incredibly rare, adding additional fuel to the theory's fire. Finally, Sanji's wanted poster being changed to wanted only alive after the Dressrosa arc seemed to confirm it in the eyes of fans before the series officially confirmed it in the Zoo arc. 9. Gear 5th siphons Luffy's life. A more recent theory that has come about is that Gear 5th is siphoning Luffy's lifespan at an alarming rate. His heart is clearly being put under a lot of stress, as is his body with these rapid and sudden transformations in shape and size. The theory's main basis is that Gear 2nd was already confirmed by Rob Lucci to hack away Luffy's lifespan. 5th Gear has, thus far, shown many similarities to the negative drawbacks of Gear 2nd, as well as Gear 4th. It's yet unconfirmed, but enough evidence is certainly there for an argument to be made. 8. Lola's mother is Big Mom. The Thriller Bark arc introduced Lola to One Piece's wide cast of characters, and her backstory regarding her mother piqued fans' interest. She handed Nami a Viva card, saying it pointed to her mom, while also saying she was born in the New World. One of her underlings also said that her mom was a famous pirate. This led fans to theorize that Lola's mother was the Yonko, Big Mom, given the above clues, while initially brushed off as another crackpot. Beastless theory. This was eventually proven right during the Whole Cake Island arc, when homies confirmed that the Viva card was indeed Big Mom's. 7. Kaido and the Calamity's shared backstory. With Kaido's backstory only slightly teased throughout One Piece as of this writing, this theory is an interesting one that attempts to piece together how the Beast Pirates came to be. One flashback showed Kaido and King meeting each other at what seems to be the Punk Hazard Research Facility, where former mad scientist Caesar Clown conducted experiments. Calamity Queen was also once part of the Mad's group, likely placing him in the research facility as well. The theory essentially claims that Kaido and the Calamities met by happenstance in this research lab on Punk Hazard, with their future captain breaking the group out. He then used flame clouds to lift up Onigashima, which used to be the center of Punk Hazard, and fly it to Wano, where it became his base of operations. 6. Yonko on the Rocks Pirate. When the Rocks Pirates were first mentioned, it was heavily implied that Big Mom and Kaido were a part of the crew. Several chapters later, Marco also alluded to Whitebeard once sailing on the Rocks Pirates ship as well. Eventually, during the Wano arc, Sengoku and Monkey D. Garp confirmed what fans had thought. The three Yonko did indeed sail on the Rocks Pirates, cementing the group's legacy as one of One Piece's strongest crews to ever sail the Grand Line. 5. Usopp conqueror's haki. A popular crackpot fan theory in the One Piece theorization community is that Usopp will eventually awaken his conqueror. The claim definitely seems dubious in title only, as the supporting evidence does make a strong case. Throughout the series, his lies seem to uncannily always find a way to come true. Even if this may not be in a timely fashion, the fact nevertheless remains that they eventually become the truth. Many fans theorize that the hopefully upcoming Elbaf arc will see Usopp finally awaken the technique and turn one more lie into truth by becoming a proud warrior of Elbaf. 4. Kozuki retainers time travel. When Momonosuke was still relatively new to the series, he once said that he had met Gall D. Roger, despite being only 8 years. This, obviously, would mean that Roger was dead for 12 years before he was born, and it raised some eyebrows in the theorization community. As a result, fans were convinced that Momonosuke and company had somehow time traveled into the future, and eventually they were proven right. Thanks to Kozuki Toki's time fruit, the group was flung forward 20 years into the future to enact the Kozuki's revenge on Orochi. 3. Luffy's devil fruit is a progenitor. After the reveal of Luffy's true devil fruit, however, it became apparent that his fruit displays the qualities of all three classifications. Being able to turn the surrounding environment into rubber is indicative of a Paramecia awakening, while his rubbery body is more akin to Loja properties. The transformation aspects of his gears mimic the transformations of Zone Fruit users to a startling degree. As a result, it's possible, though unproven, that Luffy's true devil fruit is the progenitor of all fruits, given that it possesses qualities of each classification. If ever proven to be true, this would completely rewrite the history books on devil fruits in One Piece. 2. Luffy's true devil fruit. Especially since One Piece's Wano arc began, fans had long theorized that Luffy's devil fruit wasn't actually the paramecia-type gum-gum fruit. The exact fruit he did have was debated by fans, but nearly everyone agreed that the gum-gum fruit was not its true name. Eventually, fans were proven right, as One Piece chapter 1044 revealed that it was actually the mythological zone-type human fruit model, Nika. The reveal completely changed nearly everything in the story that had come prior to that moment, causing fans to look back on Luffy's journey with a new perspective. 1. Croco-Mom. One of the most divisive One Piece theories out there is the Croco-Mom theory. Essentially, the theory states that the former Shichibukai is Luffy's long-lost mother, only finding out as much during the Marineford arc when his paternal parentage was made public news. The theory has tons of moving parts that, when put together, seem to paint the picture of a convincing argument for the theory's validity. If ever proven true, it would change the circumstances of the story thus far in incredibly impactful ways. And is supported